closure, I thought this was a really, really, really fascinating. I loved the story that was being told during the music video. I really liked the kind of almost ethereal, haunted quality of the music as well. It wasn't very staccato, it was very languid, it was very like it flowed, almost like one word into the next, one note into the next, which I really, really liked. I thought it worked really well for this. It was very kind of ethereal sounding. Um, and then I loved that she was almost by the end almost like haunted by her past relationships, um and she couldn't like escape them, and she kept seeing these things over and over and over again, which I thought was really, really interesting, and I really, really liked. I thought it was great, especially for someone that struggles with closure and that is just looking for closure, which sometimes in real life, in real relationships, you don't always get. Sometimes there isn't an explanation that gets given to you. Sometimes you just have to accept that things are the way that they are and that you may never know why, and go from there. And I really, really enjoyed this. I thought it was great.
This piece had a real, raw, and primal mix of desire and longing with a sense of pain and dissociation in the search for the one in this digital age. Great job at tapping into that feeling, that distancing effect that technology has in our search for authenticity and connection. And that juxtaposition that these devices are what connect us, yet keep us so far apart or make us seem more interchangeable. I think the moments that were really strong was the quick switch between those moments of peace, of when it all seems right, to the quick switch of the rage filled drive underneath when that is taken away and when that proves to be untrue. So I thought this was a brilliantly executed.
I like the story of closure. I think I like music videos that tell stories, narratives that feel like short films, that feel like movies. Um, and this was that. This was that to the max. As far as the story of her with the boys and all the different. I also wanted to shout out the glass breaking shot. I don't know how y'all did that. I couldn't figure it out, but it worked, and I liked it, and it looked dope. Looked dope. Um, I thought it was a great effect. Pulled it off really well. And it worked in the context of this of the story. It was motivated. Overall, really great job, yo. 10 out of 10.
This had some fantastic cinematography. I really thought that the filmmakers did great with that. And the sound effect in the beginning, it really captures your attention and it grabs it. Now you're curious. You want to know what's going to happen. What they did camera wise with the pan out at that table, it was so impactful. I loved how they did that. And the special effects were really, really well done. Music was really well done too. I liked it a lot. Great job.
So in closure, a quote that came to mind from this piece is memory is a poet, not a historian. And so it does feel like we're going through this character's journey of all of these fractured memories and all of these experiences. And it does feel like a lot of experiences from like past lovers and former lovers. And, some of them could be abusive and some of them, could be mistakes that she's felt she's made. And it all does seem like there's like a quest somewhere for her own greater good. Maybe it's for her to find her sense of self. Maybe it's for her to find her way to loving herself again. There's a lot of symbolism in this. It's everywhere. The fruit he's eating, which is in the shape of a woman's um, genitals, or the distance growing between them that we see. There's a lot of VFX used throughout this piece, which I thought was really well done. Really striking emotional performance during that mirror scene. And I did love how we kept getting a new character, a new male character for her to focus on and for it to shift which really gave me the sense of these are, you know, her past loves sort of reforming and refocusing her mind. And I mean, I felt like I was on a journey with her, which I think is intentionally what was intended with this piece, which I thought was really well done.
Closure. This was very interesting sort of story slash dream music video, all mixed together. I thought the table lengthening in the beginning was super cool when they were sitting at opposite ends of the table and the bleeding was happening, and then the broken glass effect I thought was really neat as well. And the music felt like it was out of a 007 movie. I thought that was really neat. And interesting that she's alone at the end and we see the different men. It was just really cool, you know, to watch it unfold and all the colors and the beautiful shots and everything. So great job.